Welcome to Leo for Leos. This is a channel featuring intuitive tarot readings for the astrological sign of Leos. Sun, moon, and rising. I'm a Leo as well, so that's why the channel is called Leo for Leos. Cross watchers and fellow readers are welcome. However, I do want to give you a heads up that I read the cards as I see them and not always the way it's traditionally done. Now let's get started. I'm using the Smith-Waite Tarot deck, the Centennial Edition. Sorry about that. A little tongue-tied today. And we are going to go over the entire year of 2023. Ooh, that is going to be kind of a massive undertaking, but let's try to do it. Let's shuffle these cards real good. I did a little bit of pre-shuffling, but I'm going to do some more. 2023. Now, I heard from the grapevine of a few astrologers that 2023 is going to be amazing for Leos. Just saying. So that is good news already. And the reading is just pretty much a bonus to that. We're really looking at like career finance. Sometimes that kind of determines everything, like how money is being taken care of. Also, some relationship stuff. But I'm also looking to the cards to help us, to really help guide us to the best way to handle the year. To be the most responsible and have the most fun with it. So, okay. The cards have been shuffled quite well by now. So, let's deal them out. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay. So, there's a lot of cards here. A lot of cards. I am surprised they're all fitting on my little screen here. So, this is not a long one. It might just be my computer's gonna like keel over from from these long videos. All right, so it looks like if you were just looking at this outright, you would think that this is all like bad stuff, but we got a lot of good in here. And remember, I asked the cards about how we should be handling this year, because there is a lot of good stuff coming this year, astrologically speaking. So let's get into it. The beginning of the year is sort of looking at your faults or the areas in which you need to work on and you wish to work on because they're not where you want them, right? And I think that is not a bad thing, right? Because Leos are coming for everything. And Leos want to win at all cost. That is the thing here. So there has been losses, right? There has been losses, people, assets. There has been losses, right? Losses. And so with these losses, there's, there's the lamenting, but also like, how can I make things better? Look what we got. The Star card for wishes and making dreams come true. So you are applying what you can to set new goals, to kind of buffer yourself from any of the pitfalls that you have incurred in the last few years. Like whether they be financial, whether they be the way you meet people, the way you approach people, the way you handle your friends and your family. Those things are going to be different. And it comes from this wish list or goal setting, if you will. So you're setting some new intentions for 2022. Okay, look at this. I mean, looking forward to the future. This is what this is about. January is about looking forward to the future, making plans for the, for the future. Making plans and looking forward. Right? So that is going to be the month of January. And take your time with this. Don't rush it. And, all the things that didn't work out the way you wanted to this year, you can make it right in 2023. And you got again, with the Star card, we're talking about wish fulfillment. So there's a possibility that these dreams that you have can come true. Now, for February will get a little bit under your skin as far as like, is this happening fast enough? Is it happening, do I have enough assets? You will be worrying about stuff that you have. And now don't get upset, but you're going to feel like taking everything apart and putting it back together again. Right? You're going to want to, like, whatever the foundation was for what you've got going on, it is not stable. It is not on stable ground. It is not fortified. It is not insulated properly. And anything can happen. So I think the warning in this card, or what this is giving me here, is that Leos in February really need to look at, we've got some plans going on here, but maybe we should redesign the structure. Maybe we should design the entire structure and do everything differently. Okay? Because the Tower speaks of success and it speaks of failure. So it means like there was some success, but it wasn't built on solid ground, right? Also, with the Devil card there, it's playing, something is playing upon your insecurities in life. Like something is saying to you, hey, I got to do this thing in order to get this. In order to keep my house, I have to stay on my job. And maybe that is not the proper way to think. Okay? That's what that's saying. Okay, this card wants to come out, jumped out of the deck. It is making a decision. Leos need to make a decision. I'm going to shuffle for this, like the 2 decisions that you may need to make. Very interesting. This may be an open and shut case, right? Continue doing what you're doing and have everything fall apart on you, or choose a different way and be happy. And the thing is that I don't have the information as to which way this is, but again, however, how you've been doing things in the past is this. So changing it to something new in the future, like reorganizing the way you think, the way you do things, the way you're putting things together, maybe even your banking, might be exactly what the order, the next order of business should be. But it is a huge change that Leo must undertake, and you will be faced with that in February. Now the Ace of Cups, this is March. March, it will be filled with lots of emotions, and many of the emotions will be happiness. And the reason why I say that, because things are going to happen in March. March is an active month. All this planning, reorganizing, and just shuffling things around, figuring things out. You were doing that in December. If I had if I had a card for December, it would be right here, and it would go into sort of, these 3 months are just your planning months. They'll be about planning, wrapping things up for 2022, planning for the new year, planning for the new year, planning for the new everything, right? And then action in March. It is hot and heavy. And we've got the Knight of Wands, which is a guy who likes to get out there and do things, and they do things quickly. So it's like, let's do this. And you're also going to have the energy to do it too. That's the part that's going to be awesome about this, is that you have the energy to do it. Now, don't get afraid. We got the Death card. This is a renewal that's happening. Okay, something is being reborn. Maybe your desire, maybe your friendships, maybe there's something that was dormant, and then suddenly it's coming back. It died, and then it's coming back to life. It's being or this is the end of something, and this is the end of an era. I would say the end of an era, and you're going to start to see what the new era will be bringing. Okay. Now, and the reason why I was saying that this is the death of an era is definitely because of this card. Timing. The death, timing. This is like the end of an era. And of course, with every death, there is something new. Like something ends, a new door opens. And so something new will be opening for you. Again, the action that's happening in March. Man, this is an exciting month. Lots of communication, lots of activity. Leos are doing it in March, okay? Doing it in March. Okay, and this is going to be something that people are going to be talking about. You're going to be sending out lots of messages to people. Now, this could be emails, this could be videos, this could be like Instagram posts, this could be tweets. This is you communicating with people, reaching out to others, sending out messages. Okay, so this is a hot month for you. When we get to Wheel of Fortune, this is April. April is going to be more the same of March, really. And it's really like the continuation. And it's about time, right? You've been waiting for this time for a long time, where you're actually opening up and getting opportunities come your way. Ooh, he flew out. Another charger. Another charging card. Okay? The Knight of Swords. Another charging card. And Knight of Swords is very different from the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is going out there to do things, whereas the Knight of Swords is out to, like, well, when I say do things, like actually like work and get things done. Whereas Knight of Swords is just more like the energy, the go-getter, like, energy that you're going to be. You're going to be like, let's go get it. So you're going to have that fire. You're going to have that win. You're going to have that sword. Another sword card too. Page of Swords. There might be something a little bit jovial about the way you do things. A little bit like you are in your stride, you know, you're kind of in your stride. You're not taking things too seriously, but, you know, behind the scenes you are, but you're like, okay, let's spread our wings out and fly a little bit. Then look, another happenstance kind of card. You're taking risks and you're putting yourself out there. This is about, like, just getting out there and being seen and not caring about the little things and not worrying about how people are going to perceive you, and just doing things, right? And so it's a risk. It's a risk, but it's definitely something that has got your energies up. You're socializing. You're active, and you don't mind being yourself for a while. You know, sometimes it could be very tough to be yourself because, you know, just with the fear of people not liking you. There's none of that in April. There is none of that in April. Now, to May. May is a hot month for Leos. There's a lot on your plate, a lot that you could have. Opening up of so many opportunities. And I think it's very important for you to stay focused is really the thing. Even those opportunities coming up, just staying focused. We've got the Lovers here, so there may be an interloper or someone who is kind of like presenting a lovely seduction for you. Okay, so one who may be like, hey, why don't you join my group and we can team up. So there may be someone who offers a partnership of some kind to you. Okay. Leos have been through a lot. And so you know, you may have been down and throughout the years, but you're a little damaged, and you're probably a little bit leery about starting a partnership with anyone. And but you're still willing. You're still willing, and you're like dipping your toes in the waters of that kind of partnership. And this could be business, or it could be personal. And the thing is that you do have a lot on your plate now. Before you were like able to ponder things, but because of March and April, you got a lot to do. You got a lot to do. And I'm not so sure you're able to take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way. You'll have to be discerning about this, okay? Yeah, look at this guy. You gotta juggle. Gotta juggle. Gotta juggle. But Leos are getting it done. Leos are getting it done. All right, let's go to June. June is a healing month for my Leos. Self-care, taking care of oneself, getting things prepared for what's coming. What's coming is awesome. So just, this is going to be there's one hot spot. There's like 2 hot spots this year. And this is the hot spot, right? June will be settling down. You'll be able to take a deep breath. You'll be able to take a vacation or just get away for a few hours, a few days, where you can just like relax. If you might be treating yourself to a sauna or doing something that makes you feel good. I also wanted to say the death card over here, I'm just getting a message that might also be changing your appearance. That might also be like changing the color of your hair or doing something that changes your appearance. Just as an FYI. Okay, so back to June. Let's see if there's something I can pull for June. Memories, thinking about the past and remembering how things used to be, whether they were good or bad, but also having that bit of nostalgia. Again, partnership. This partnership thing is like, it's not going away. There is an offering. There is a friendship offering that's coming. And not sure if it's business as well, but it's definitely coming. So whatever this is, take it serious. Take it seriously in April, and actually consider it. It says that you're still willing to be a part of a friendship, but or a partnership, but you are trepidatious about that. So June will pan out, and that either that friendship or partnership will be solid. And we have creativity. It's on tap right now. So Leos, take advantage of your creativity, your time alone, whatever you can do in order to get ahead. Again, another cup card. An offering is going to come again. More opportunities coming in very strong from my Leos. Very nice. All right, so let's move to July. July, King of Pentacles. You are in your element, and you are managing your money. You are taking care of business here. Things are running smoothly, and you're doing it masterfully. I think let's go to a card here. Judgment. So there is sort of like a renewal of things, a feeling of happiness. Judgment also means too that you could be looking at everything and kind of trying to figure out, like, am I on the right trajectory as well? So that's also something that's really important for Leos right now. Really is. Okay. Let's shuffle me up a little bit. Yeah. So oh, I got something here. Okay. Oh, I need another one to help me with this one. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is sort of like there looks like there's going to be like a concentration on this seems to me like you're protecting something. Sorry. Like your money. Like you're like it almost looks like you're moving your assets somewhere. Like moving it from somewhere, and you may be taking a loss. Okay, maybe like this is like a fee or something, or but you're like rushing to take your assets off somewhere. It might be like switching banks or putting something in savings. There may be an act of doing that, but there is a financial offer coming your way. A really good financial offer. It's solid, it's strong, not messing around. Love this. The offer will include working with others to create something incredible. Using your creativity and being the master of it. Okay? And we started off with the King of Pentacles. And we end with the Queen of Cups. And those are two like almost opposite feelings and emotions. They got the masterful, the master of money, and then we have this graceful lady that is managing her emotions and looking very regal doing it. And I think this is really talking about, like, with everything that's happening in July, just sort of getting things to the point where you can emotionally deal with it on a daily basis and not like lose sight of what's good. Because right next to it we have this card here, which is really talking about worrying. So worry will be creeping in August, which, August, come on, it's Leo season. The sun is always shining on Leo season. But Leos are worried. And they're worried about that they don't have the right formula for success. Ooh, yeah. This is the source of the problem. Financial worry. Like, you're worried about finances. So, it's December, right? Or whenever you watch this. I put out this video in December, but people can watch this all year. You're going to need to figure out your finances. Why not do that now? Why not do that now? Don't wait until July or August to worry about money. Start socking a little bit away. We're talking about like whatever you can, even if it's $1, or even if it's like $2 a week, or if it's like, $100 a month. That's a little buffer for you. That's a little buffer for you. This is unfortunately something that has a lot of people worried about. It's a general thing that everybody's worried about right now. But I think if we know this is coming, or we know that this worry is coming, we can start preparing for it in December, January, whenever you see this video. And just start like making that plan, unless you already have a plan in place. If you have a plan in place, think about restructuring that plan. maybe making it more aggressive, right? You used to put in like $25, or you used to put in $100 a month in your savings. Why not try putting 200? Why not skip one of your meals? I mean, I hate to say that, but like, why not eat like once a day? And then, like, do small things that might, or maybe figure out a way that your meal only costs you, a few dollars instead of $10 or $20. Sacrifice going to the movie theater. Sacrifice going to eat out. Sacrifice some small thing that maybe you don't need. I know, not eating is sort of like, eating is a requirement. You got to do that. But, maybe if you, like, changed your diet, or changed the foods, not getting such pricey foods, but getting more inexpensive foods, or and that's kind of a tough one. That is a tough one. But the savings can come from somewhere, like pennies on the pennies to equals dollars. It's like there are so many different creative ways that you can save money. Maybe if you go to get your nails done, do them yourself. I do my nails myself. They're not that great, but I try to save money like that. And if you have like a hobby like that really takes up a lot of your money, like maybe you could try to reduce the amount of money that you spend on that hobby. Just socking money away is what I'm seeing. Would be a good idea. This is the strongest thing that you could do this year that will help alleviate some of the worry and panic this year. So that's, start now, Leos. I urge you. That's a lot. Now, here's something I want you guys to look around. So we got this card, but there's a solution to this card. We got this unsatisfied person, doesn't like what they have in front of them, is dreaming about an opportunity or something. But this may be real. This may be real. This person is not looking. Let me bring him. He is not looking at that opportunity, is he? It's right there. It's right there. Just reach your hand out and grab it. So that is what I'm saying. Leos may have to see opportunities in places they never dreamt of, and grab hold of them and add them among their assets. That's what Leos may need to do. That's a totally different way of looking at that card than I usually read. Okay, again, oh my Leos, you're feeling trapped by what's happening in August, but this is all stuff that's in your mind. This girl's not really trapped. I mean, look, she can wiggle herself out of that and walk away. She just thinks she's trapped. Okay? So this is in your mind. This is not real. Okay? Think about it. Take some time and think about it, especially since we had some of the time for self-care in June, July. Do it again in August. Keep concentrating and caring about yourself. Your mental health is so important. And you will get ideas. You will get the help that you need through your ideas if you can just settle down and just think about them, and also concentrate on self-care, self-preservation. Ask some professional help. Do research on YouTube or on Google. This is the stuff that you need to do from June, July, August, right? Now, September, Leos are ready to go. They've had their moment of personal deliberation, and they're ready to go. They are. Ooh, look at that. We got the Emperor. Leo is disciplined and ready to go. Okay? September. What a month. Self-satisfaction. Leos want to satisfy themselves and are satisfying themselves. You are impressed by what you're able to do here. So this is your own self-satisfaction. This is great. Now, this is talking about walking away from something that you've built to go somewhere else, to do something else. So there may be a shift in how you handle things and do things. There may be some risks. This is all working towards and is showing you the legacy that you're leaving behind. This is great. September is like a pumped up month. Leos, yes, September. We got March, April, May, September. Oh my God, those are your hot months. Let's see. So now October, competition. Now this may be good. This may be a contest or something that you need to take part in order to win something. Okay, Leos are working their butts off. Okay, Leos are working hard. Leos are trying to get the gold medal. Okay, now the competition may even be with yourself. That's beautiful. Okay, that might even be you competing with your own best, and that is incredible. We've got the Four of Wands, and this is great. This is a great card. A new beginning, new foundations for success. Leos are doing it. Leos are doing it. Okay, now all you have to do is wait for your ships to come in. Okay, while you work. Just keep working on this. This is great. So October is a hot work month, getting things done. Pentacles, pentacles, getting that money. So this is the part where you were worried about money. This is the part where you start receiving some of that money. Okay? Now, here is the piece that's really interesting here. There is a victory in November, a sense of overcoming your obstacles. Okay? This is fantastic. This is fantastic. We've got the World. Okay? This is definitely you walking through the door of success and feeling like you've arrived. Okay? The Moon. Now, the Moon talks about secrets and having a lot of secrets or doing things behind the scenes no one knows about. No, things that no one knows about. Let's see what that's in reference to. Oh, okay. So what no one knows about is your plans for the future. Looking, this is really just like assessing what you have, right? So nobody really knows what you have, but you are assessing it all and putting it all together. Looks like you're building an empire there, Leo. So keep up the great work. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. This is marking a new era of you leaving one era to go to another that's brighter, a brighter future, brighter future. I think this storyline has met, it is definitely very clear. Now we've got the Justice card for December. Things are tying up, and if, you know, things are, you know, justice, we talk about like Santa and like, oh, have you been a good girl or have you been a good boy? That's pretty much where we're talking about. And it's not just you, but we're talking about everything that has been going on. So Justice card means that you get what you deserve. Just saying. Good or bad. And so, ooh, Queen of Swords. So, this is going to be something that you may be looking at for yourself. You may be isolating some things, cutting some things out, removing some people, like looking at the year and saying what worked and what didn't work. What people were serving some purpose of good and what people were negative. You are definitely doing that assessment, and not just assessing it, but acting on it. You are using your sword to guillotine anything that has not served you. And this is a beautiful card here, the Strength card. It's the ultimate sign of Leo. You're in your element. You're in your own. You're happy. This is great. And you're being strong. You're being very strong. Oh my God, another great one. The Empress. Okay, the Empress is here, talking about growth. And this is looking forward to. You've done all the work here, right? All the work here. And the Empress is saying, 2024, I got a little baby for you. This is the I always call this the pregnant card. This is for pregnancy. This is birthing something new. Birthing something new. So 2024, you will be, you're birthing 2024 with all of the work that you've been doing here, all the assessing, all of the good conscious work that you're doing. This is going to birth an excellent 2024. Okay, and no year is without its challenge, but I think your 2023 is going to be insanely good. Just remember, the good months, go with them with a passion. Give it all your energy. The months where things are slowing down, take that time to really take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. Take care of your physical health. Take care of the things that you need to do financially. Keep your, start in December of 2022. Start in January. Start in wherever you watch, whenever you watch this video. Start a method of holding on to as much money as you can. Right? Start a plan that will help you, so that way when those feelings of feeling inadequate, feeling like you are scarce on money, and that start to appear, you will have a buffer. You will have a little something to buffer yourself with. Okay? So don't worry about that. And then you'll see that in September, October, things are going to start to open up for you. And when they do, hop on, like ride that horse, okay, until it's tired. Like keep going. And then just finish out the year preparing for 2024. It is going to be awesome. Okay? So I am so glad to give you this awesome reading. It was so much fun, guys. Thank you so very much for watching, supporting, and subscribing. And if you haven't, please consider doing so for Leo Intuitive Tarot Readings. Be sure to hit the bell icon to be the first to know when my next video gets posted. Many blessings to you, my awesome Leos. And remember, this channel is for you and for you alone.